Hello and welcome to another episode of the Appelboom Bites podcast. Today's episode number 64, and we are back after a long summer break. A lot of things happened in that summer break. One of them is that I'm married, so I'm so sorry for everybody that had an eye on me. I'm so sorry for you guys. But I have two beautiful ladies as guests here on the show. Let me first introduce our really special co-host. She's back again after many months. Here she is, the one and only Azizah, aka Gourmetpens.
Hello, thank you for having me back.
Yes, we missed you. So we were like, let's bring her back on the show. Yeah. So it's good to have you here. And of course, we don't only have a co-host, but we also have a really special guest. It is the one and only Mikayla Jackson of White Bear Pens, a real pen maker. Welcome on the show, Mikayla. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And so everybody that's watching or listening, I have to admit, I have never talked to Mikayla ever before, otherwise than inviting her on the show. So this is like first contact together. So it's going to be really, I'm a bit nervous as well. You never know how she's going to react on me. So,
we might butt heads.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah, might.
All right, before we start the show, we always do a pen check. And Azizah, I would like to ask you to start with your pen check. And when you start with your pen check, in the meantime, I will grab mine because I forgot mine on my desk. So I will be back in a minute.
Okay, I'll go ahead with my pen check.
The pen check.
My pen check is completely unrelated to the fact that Mikayla is here today. And so I actually have one of my White Bear pens, and the material of the body is currently unnamed because it's actually Mikayla's mom that poured this material. So it is absolutely stunning, green, gold, shimmery, pearlescent, and I have a Stylus Suite 1.5 millimeter flex nib on it, and it's eyedroppered, obviously.
My mom is gonna flip. She's a Stylus Suite fangirl, and on her material.
This is perfect.
Well done.
So it's been eyedroppered since the day I got it in Baltimore at the Baltimore Pen Show. So there we go.
It's beautiful.
The ink is Dominant Industry Fairy Forest.
Good choice.
And what's the name of it, Azizah? I didn't catch that.
Well, the material is currently unnamed, and it's an Ursa model.
So people can come up with the name for the material.
No, absolutely not. Only I get to name it.
Okay, but it can inspire you for the name.
It can inspire. Please, I would like that.
So
there we go. Yeah, it's very special.
It's
also a White Bear Pens, obviously.
Of course. I've seen that. All right, Mikayla, please share with us your pen check.
So I have my new Bedu, Dark Unicorn. I just got it. This is my newest pen. It's stunning. It's got this deep purple with like blurple band and section, which is clear.
Whoa.
This is the new Gourmetpens one. It was waiting for me to come back from San Francisco, so I was very excited.
It's beautiful.
Many
colors.
We didn't plan this, just for the record.
No. My lighting is horrible. I have an old house with no overhead lights, so we're kind of winging it. But I'll send in footage of.
It actually looks good in the dark.
Good.
Yeah.
And I have inked with
nice.
journalized Deep Space Aurora. It's prime because it matches this blurple, but then the shimmer in it matches the shimmer in the pen.
Very nice.
Yeah. It worked out well.
Cool.
So we both have very sparkly pens.
A little sparkle on the show is always good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's have a look at my pen check. I didn't brought a lot of sparkle, but it is a special pen. It's made by Tachia. I don't know. I never know if I pronounce the name correctly, but I would just do it.
I think that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is the granite stone, and it's a beautiful blue, and I just really like it. It was for a long time in back order, but we finally got them in again last week or 2 weeks ago already. and the material is just so beautiful. I don't know if the camera catches it, but it has some dark blue and gray sparkles on it, and yeah, just go everywhere.
Does
It's
it have
really nice. I like
is it smooth to the touch?
Yes, it is.
It
Yeah.
looks really cool. It looks almost like a stony texture.
So it's not real stone, huh? So
right, yeah.
It's not stone. This is just like a resin, but it looks stonish.
That is really interesting.
Yeah, and you know what's a really fun fact is that the nib is a sailor nib. So that's what Tasha does.
Okay,
They have a sailor nib on it.
I was actually expecting you to have a black pen with gold trim. So I'm impressed and very proud of you.
Of course not. No, come on, Azizah. You should know me better.
Something exciting. That's awesome. So all three
Yeah.
of us have very nice pen checks.
Yes, definitely. I forgot to mention because everybody's watching this that's this live on YouTube or maybe on Instagram. You can comment, or Facebook as well. You can comment, and if you have any questions for me or Azizah or Mikayla, just let us know in the comment section, and we will just shoot the questions on that specific person. It can be anything, so please don't hold back. If you're watching this on Instagram, by the way, we cannot see your comments, so then you should turn over to Instagram or to YouTube or Facebook. I'm so sorry, you see, I had this summer break. I'm completely out of the game.
That's okay, you're in
forgot
summer
all these-
mind.
Yes, that's true. So Debbie is here again. Debbie's also back. Great to have you here, Debbie. And look who we have here, Ronnie. It's been a long time and good to see you as well. And Afi is here as well. That's wonderful. All right, Mikayla, I have a question for you from our previous guest, which was somewhere in May. It was Brian Hulser from Esterbrook, and he had a really specific question for our next guest, which he didn't know was going to be the next guest at that point. Me neither. But the question for you is, and it's quite of it's a personal question.
Mm.
What was the force that drew you to your first pen show?
Ooh, that's a good one. So my first pen show was going to be Chicago because I am in Minnesota, so it was the closest. And when your first show, you're not sure what you're getting into. But I'm impatient, so I'm going to say impatience was the force. So I bought tickets to Atlanta and flew to Atlanta because I didn't want to wait another month.
Of course not.
So impatience and maybe greed.
No, that sounds like excitement.
Yeah, I still get very excited every time I go.
Yeah, that's excitement.
That has not faded.
No, but that's good. That's good. So, but for me, because I'm not that familiar with the geography of the U.S. How far is Atlanta for you from Minnesota?
Not drivable.
No,
I'm in the north middle of the U.S.
Yeah.
Atlanta's like southeast.
How long of a flight is that?
It's probably 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's for a pen show. It is reasonable, right, Azizah?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
big.
There's no limit on how far you can travel for a pen show.
Dutch pen show coming up.
Exactly.
I didn't want to come up with it like right in your face, but we might need to discuss that the Dutch pen show, because there is some hot news, by the way, about the Dutch pen show. Because it's going to be 2 days in 2025.
Yay!
Yeah, so it's going to be a Saturday and Sunday show.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, so we're really happy about that.
Oh, that's amazing news. Oh yeah, we absolutely have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 2-day show. That's quite interesting. All right. Give me 1 second, because like the guy that picks up all the packages every day, he let the door open.
We'll entertain the crowds.
Okay, perfect. Enjoy.
We could talk about the fact that I first met Mikayla in person at the Baltimore Pen Show this year, and I basically cleared out her table. So, as I said, this was my first purchase at her table, and then I went back twice, and then I did it again at DC. It's just so bad. I have no self-control.
We've just got our aesthetics similar.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Dangerous
You're
on
dangerous
both ends.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you. We also have people from Norway, by the way. Hello, welcome.
Okay.
Mega
that's
Dad
amazing.
60. Yes. All right. And let me see. Debbie is asking, do you go to the Chicago Pin Show? I think this question is for you, Mikayla.
Yeah, so I tried to get a table this past year and was unable to. They're having a new location this year, and I've already inquired, and they said just keep an eye on your emails. So hopefully, I've been the past 2 years as a shopper. Hopefully, I'll get to be a vendor as well. We'll see.
But so all the tables were sold out.
Yes.
Okay, and they couldn't like put an extra table for you, like
Right?
squeeze it in.
Like
I know.
squished you in somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a couple. I think I sold one to Azizah out of my.
Yeah, we
I
were
go-
standing in the entrance to the ballroom doing like dealings. Yeah.
like secret dealings. Like
Yeah, so she opens her folio,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want that one.
No, you mixed and matched too. You're like, I want this
Yes,
one.
that is true. I did mix and match.
I like the ingenuity.
What did you do?
So I swapped around the bodies and the sections to get the color combinations that I wanted. And then anyway, so every time I see Mikayla, I end up buying like 3 of her pens. I
Mhm.
think I have, of all my bespoke maker pens, I have the most White Bear pens.
That's amazing.
Yeah, well, it's also scary because I only started that with you like 4 months ago. So anyway, speaking of greed,
Yeah, well, that's okay.
but I love them and they're
That's
always inked. So
Oh, that means so much to me.
they're always in use.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. All right. I wanted to talk a little bit about the summer break and what all happened, but I think it's better if we first start talking about White Bear pens, because that's why we're all here. So, Mikayla, could you tell us a little bit more about how this all started? Because you didn't start that long ago, right?
True. Yeah. So I started when I was going to the show. That first show I went to in Atlanta is when I first kind of got exposed to the bespoke pen world. And I saw I bought one from Jonathan Brooks over at Carolina and one from Brian Weaver at Iron Feather. And I loved them. But a lot of the pens I was seeing makers make looked very similar to one another. My Iron Feather being a big exception because he hand carves the clips and it's extravagant. But a lot of them just looked similar. It was just like you had to find the right one with the right resin. And that was the main thing that set them apart. And I wanted to do something kind of different. When I learned this was an option to make your own pens, I was like, this is pretty cool. I can get on with this. Because my dad turned like kit pens, but I wanted to make my own pens that are entirely mine. And so in Chicago, I really started scouting for ideas of what I could do that I don't see other makers doing and what I want. Like I'm a sucker for animals. So I stick like the bear on my nib. And I have like on my finial, I have the bear, like, and then I do my bands are inlaid to try to get like a continuous flow. So I just kind of was thinking of things that I would like to see in a pen that I'm not seeing. And I just kind of ran with it because I have an obsessive personality.
No, but I think that's great,
Works in your favor here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's good. That's great. So I know that you have a lot of animals at home, but you don't have a white bear at home, right?
No.
Or not like a real one.
Not a real one.
I think that's for the best.
So, yeah, maybe that's the best for everybody.
Yeah,
But how did you come up with the name?
The name of the street I live on is White Bear Avenue. Well,
That makes sense.
But it's
That
also
makes sense.
very cute.
right? I
Yeah.
tell people like that's
Definitely.
not why I bought this house, but it like didn't hurt.
Like you don't live on Dirty Hamster Road at least.
Right? Exactly. or just like a number like 2nd Street.
Exactly. It's very cute. It works with the logo.
Yeah.
I was just asking because I maybe I just had a little hope that you had a white bear at home. But, yeah.
We need to get like a Great Pyrenees because they kind of look like polar
There
bears.
you go. There you
Yeah.
go. I approve.
I
I'll
like
come
that.
visit.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd have to come see
We
that.
will take care of that.
Like we need 4 dogs.
That's okay, right? You can have like it's like a whole
You
zoo.
have a little farm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
yeah. And I think your neighbors will approve as well, You're
Well, my
living in the
mom,
street.
my mom's my neighbor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's convenient.
Yeah, she lives right next door. So when I have an idea for like materials, I can just like pop on over, show her what I want.
She is good.
That's good.
She is very
Yeah,
good.
so
at
your
that.
mother creates the materials.
For some, not all, but she does some. She's done all my like show exclusives, and then just kind of a variety spattered.
Yeah, but she has a good eye for what's not really out there already, which is very difficult because there are so many material like resins available now. But she has a good eye for combinations and different things. And they also look exceptional because you do different models, like this thing, the Ursa with the cap and the barrel being two different materials. It's just so recognizable now, but like in a good way. Like you just see the clear cap and you're like, ah, yes, the Ursa.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm a super fan, obviously.
But I think it's important, right, to have like recognizable things in
Yes.
your pens. Like
Yeah.
people get it straight away. Like, okay, yes, that's the one I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what.
Because obviously we don't have like one or two pens. Like we have a lot of them, and then
Some
you
of us.
want to know. Yeah, not everybody, but you want to know. Okay, I need that pen because that ink is inside that pen, and I need that ink or that nib or yeah, it's important.
Yeah. And plus,
I
like
understand
in terms of like being on the show floor or seeing someone else's pen collection, having a model that does stand out, and in a way that is not extreme, like you haven't had to hand carve the pen because that's obviously very time consuming. It's great, also so dangerous for people like me.
Yeah, I
Well,
completely agree on that.
That was very
or-
intentional to set myself apart. Like,
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're here in the pen world making
Thank you.
pens for me
Thank
and
you so
everybody
much.
else.
all the others, that's also fine.
Yeah,
You have
you
some
know.
spare time left after all of the work
You know,
that you did for me.
exactly.
That's fine, but
Exactly.
All right, what do people need to do, Mikayla, if they want to have a pen from you, besides like texting you, like, hey, Mikayla, I want to have a new pen?
Follow me on Instagram. My inventory online has been very limited with shows. I do.
It's because somebody keeps buying everything.
But I've been very focused on shows and making sure I have enough inventory for those shows. I want to make it worth my trip. But I'm going to start now that San Francisco was my last show for this season. So I'm going to start. I'm taking a couple weeks off. My daughter starts kindergarten Thursday. And then I'm going to really, now once she's at school, I'll get a little more time. And I'll be able to really focus and hopefully get some stuff online. Instagram's definitely the best way. I'll post all updates there first.
All right, just to reach out to you, and then let's do this. All right, let's see if we have some people here in the comment section, because I have Jean Kiever Bell here. Great to find you back with live conversations. Definitely, I'm really happy to be back as well. By the way, your Omas pen has just been checked, and it will be shipped to you tomorrow morning, first thing. Sorry. Lucky Pen is saying it's a long time. How are you? I'm completely fine. I'm rested out. And oh, what is this? I need another break. Joost, you need any break again? Our vacation is done. Of course. I need a lot of vacations. That's always a good thing. All right. Talking about breaks and summer breaks, I just want to ask you, Azizah, what did you do during your summer?
Well, my summer, I guess the biggest thing I did this summer was I went to the DC Pen Show, and I usually teach workshops, so I did that. And in between, I spent all my money, which is what I did. And I went above and
In
beyond.
between all the workshops, you mean?
In between, I planned it out. I thought if I keep myself busy with workshops, then surely I will have no time to go shop. But no, what happens is you panic because you have less time. And so you don't hesitate. And that's what happened. So I ended up with ink and like rubber stamps and paper and one or two pens. Just a few.
Only two?
No. I think by the time it was all over, I think I got 8 or 9.
8?
Yeah, I know
Oh,
that seems
but it's
really
under 10.
insane.
That's a good thing. It's under 10.
Thank you. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
am also proud of me in my very good taste. Uh, but it's been really nice. I got to meet some new makers, meet some new folks who are actually pouring materials. I don't count accessories, like buying a nib unit does not
no,
count.
no, doesn't
That's
count.
just a requirement. And
Yeah,
I'm very excited and fortunate to actually be able to go and see the pens and take them off everybody's hands. I'll take that from you, and yeah, just getting to spend time with
you know,
folks.
you just
And
help
yeah.
people to go home like lighter.
I'm
You know,
helping.
so they don't have to
I'm
work. Yeah,
supporting. I am so noble.
yeah, yeah. We
But
truly appreciate that of you,
it
Azizah.
was really nice. And in the evenings, I may have purchased pens in the evening as well.
That's the most dangerous part, you
That's
know.
the dangerous part, yeah, because
Yeah,
you're tired and excited, and they're there. And we did like an impromptu Inky Messes workshop in the lobby of the hotel, so nobody spilled ink. I spilled ink at the breakfast area, but other than that, it was great. So it
that's
was a really
fine.
nice experience. I had planned to go to Stationery Fest, but unfortunately, I got COVID for the first time ever.
Oh
Um,
no.
and it was like I got a really, really bad round of it. So yeah, I spent the rest of my August half dead in bed. But
But
it's
now you're
okay.
here,
I'm here
alive
now.
again.
I'm alive
Yes.
again and back to playing with my pens and having fun. So I can't complain. It was a nice summer. Um, yeah,
And now
it's
it's all
just
over. Now you have to prepare for winter again,
yeah,
for
well, I
Canadian winter.
actually like winter because I don't like when it's very, very hot and I'm not on a beach. If I'm on a beach, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's a different kind
So
of hot. That's
it's
fine.
yeah, and that's okay. So now
Yeah,
I am gearing up for the Scriptus show in Toronto at the end of October.
it's almost 2
Yeah,
months.
no shopping there though. It's all work.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
no
that's fine.
shopping. So at least I don't
And
have to worry.
what about the workshops you did at the DC show?
I did Inky Messes this year. So the whole idea of Inky
Mhm.
Messes is to help people lose that inhibition of using their stuff. You know, it's like, oh no, I have
Mhm.
to save my pretty notebooks and I don't know how to use this pen or um, you know, we have let's be real, we all have more ink than the average person can use in a
A
year.
little.
A little, like, you know, so I like to encourage people and help people explore ways to enjoy their inks and get rid of that anxiety of using their stuff. And
Mhm.
you know, depending on students in the class, sometimes the workshops are very organized and disciplined, um, and sometimes they're just sheer chaos, and everybody everybody really opens up, and it's really fun. Like I really enjoy them. It's probably my favorite thing to do other than buy myself pens.
Yeah, but that's fine too. You know,
But
you
yeah,
can
you gotta do
just
both.
make a mess. Yeah.
Gotta do
Mikayla,
both.
have you ever attended a workshop of Azizah?
I did in DC. It was a
Mhm.
blast. I was just looking. I've got my Inky Messes right here. Let me grab it.
Like it's really interesting to see how people come into the workshop at the start and are a little hesitant and not sure what they should be doing. So we learned a bunch of techniques that you could put together and just go home and use all your stuff.
So much fun. So fun.
And then you get the nice crinkle.
That's the most important thing, I think.
Yeah,
It
it's
is, yeah,
a little wild, but in like the best possible way.
yeah.
I love it.
And then you have
It's beautiful.
friends on the show floor because you've done a workshop with people now. And when you see each other on the show floor, it's like, hey, you threw ink at me, yay! And it's just really nice. It like breaks the
Oh yeah,
ice, you
you
know.
ruined my shirt or you ruined my dress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got ink on my face, yay! Thank
Yeah,
you.
now you have a connection with each other.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I really like that, and it just makes me really happy, especially when people go home and do more inky messes and show me. So if they tag me somewhere and I get to see that they've taken it home and they're enjoying themselves, that's
They
really
learn
awesome.
something from you.
Yeah, that's really cool. I really enjoy that.
Yeah. That's nice. Mikayla, what did you do during the summer?
Basically prep for pen shows. I wish I had something more exciting to say.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prepared for those. I did DC and then just got back a week ago from San Francisco. And I managed to buy a significant amount of pens while having a table, which is really impressive.
Wow, that's
That
really
is
impressive.
impressive,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
That's even more impressive than doing like a workshop, because like a table, you have to be there like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I brought my mom to DC to help with that. And then my
That's
husband came
smart.
to San Francisco. But bless his heart, he knew nothing about, he doesn't know fountain pens at all. So I'm like trying to explain to him, like, if they want this nib size. And we would switch phones because mine has the payment system.
Mhm.
So I would be carrying around his phone and then I'd just get a text like, help. Oh my gosh, I run back to help him. Like, I'm sorry to anyone who came that got him because he tried.
That's okay. Does he like pens?
Yeah.
So I got him a tactile turn, the Miami Nights.
Oh, very cool.
And he had like a Lamy roller ball before, and he liked. But I'm telling you, I think this might be his gateway pen. Like,
Oh,
I got it for him in San Francisco, and he's like, I'm not gonna lie, every time I had to use it, it like brought me a little bit of happiness. And I'm like,
that's perfect.
thank you. Like,
That's so good.
for yourself. And then it's like, okay.
That's awesome. Now, the Miami Vice is a ballpoint, right?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
I know.
It's okay.
We have to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
That's what I tell myself to get through the day.
that's where I
You
started
have to
too.
build it up.
Now
Yeah.
I'm a complete crazy person. So yeah,
Yeah.
the future is bright.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good sign, because you cannot, if you start right away with the urushi, something kind of thing, that's also dangerous.
Yeah,
You have to build it up
yeah.
slowly.
I was like a steep incline. He's more of a, slow build.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We're getting there.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm
That's
I'm
good.
glad. I'm glad to hear that. That's really fun.
Yeah. Mikayla, you were just showing your tattoo a little bit.
Oh.
We're going to talk about that now.
Okay.
So what is all on your arm? Because so Azizah's doing the inky messes workshop, but you
Yeah.
have some inky messes on your arm.
I do. I've got a bunch. Let's see. I've got a fox
Wait.
here.
Let me help you. I will help you
Okay.
out a little
Oh,
bit.
there you
Here it
go.
goes.
Oh, awesome.
I've got a fox here. I wish I had some deep meaning. I just like foxes.
That's
I have a fountain pen nib right here,
Of course.
of course. I've got like snowflakes. My daughter's middle name is Winter. Some snowflakes for her.
that's so cute.
I know. I've got Victorian bird and hand. I've got all sorts of things.
Wow.
I've got 2 foxes 'cause they're my favorite animal.
So
I've
cute.
got thistle. I don't
That's
know.
really nice.
It's all over. A book and
You've
a
got
can.
some good color there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Really impressive. Yeah. Azizah, where are your tattoos?
I don't have anything extensive. I just have a few. But I can't show mine as easily. So this is a black hole. This is a music rest, which means take a rest. This is the logo, it's the D&D logo, but also the logo of my favorite band, which is Odessa. And this is a symbol from a movie that is an alien language, and it means you have chosen life. So everything has a bit of meaning for now. I'm
It's
sure
nice.
I'm going to end
But
up with
why is there no
things-
nib on it? I was looking for the nib.
Well, I really want to do a fountain pen like down the side of my leg, like a giant fountain pen, like those Lamis that are oversized,
They're like
So-
comically
Yeah.
large.
that are comically large. So I want to do a full fountain pen that is down the side of my leg. But I gotta decide
For
what
next
pen I
year.
want. Yeah, next year. Yeah,
Yeah.
no big deal.
Well,
Maybe I'll do it in-
2025.
I could do it
That
in
was a long time.
Amsterdam when I come to the pen shop.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
Yeah,
we have a
get
lot
it
of
done.
tattoo artists here.
Exactly.
I started
Yeah.
off like having meaning in all of them, and then I'm like, that's pretty, yeah.
That's what's happening. I'm saving work that I want done that has no meaning. It's just I like it. So anyway, my parents are ready
But
to
you can create like a story like afterwards, right?
Yeah, you could just make stuff up. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Nobody can control it. Like it's not, you cannot
Yeah.
fact check if a fox is like some kind of animal that you saw in your life when you were younger, and things like that. You can make something up.
I can come up with something good. I should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me mute.
We have a caller. We have a caller on line 1. Azizah, you know the rule, right? If you're getting a call during the show, you have to pick it up.
It's not my phone. Somebody else's phone.
Well, then it's even more fun. All right.
That's true.
So
wait, where are your tattoos?
I don't have tattoos.
Not yet.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a tattoo guy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
okay.
just
Well,
worried.
we still like you.
We'll forgive you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate it. All right, let's have a look at the new pens that I need to announce because we have 2 collections.
New products.
And I don't have all the pens here, but at least I can show something. Because the first one that I want to talk about is a new Lami Allstar. It's a new Lami Allstar. There are 2 new colors out there. So back in the days, Lami always came out with 1 special edition color each year. After a few years, they started doing like 2 pens a year, but at the same time. And now we have, I think this is already the 1, 2. I think this is the 3rd and 4th. I'm not sure, because also in the Safari range, they also came up with a lot of new colors. But here we have the Autumn Pink and the Sage. So does the camera pick it up? Yes, here
I
they
like the
are.
black clip contrast.
I do
Yeah,
too.
so that's really new about it. But the fun thing is, so the black clip and the black nib. I will show the black nib here as well. Oh, they also have a
that
black
section.
pen.
Ooh, the section.
Yeah. But the section is in this. Azizah, would you like to do the commentary?
Well, the section is like a translucent cherry pink.
Yes.
But the contrast with the aluminum body is really nice.
It's
I
really
like
cool, isn't
that.
it? Yeah. And the vinyl is not there's not like a black vinyl, but there's a pink vinyl. So that's also, this is black, but this is pink.
See, this is way
And
more fun than their solid All-Stars that were just
yeah,
1 color. Okay, and so the green has like a forest green section, also translucent.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really nice.
So they're mixing it up a little bit now, and I really like that they're also playing a little bit with the black clip and the black nibs on it.
Yes.
So I think that they're doing a great job on these 2 new colors. What do you think, Mikayla, of
I
these
love it.
2 new pens?
That black clip is a huge improvement in my mind, because I'm not a big fan of when they're silver. I like the black, and I love, as you know, I love contrasting material. Or you may not know. I don't know. I love contrasting materials. The section being off, I'm like,
yeah. And the finials are great too.
Yeah.
I like
solid color disc. Yeah, that's good. See, I'm usually team Safari, but these look that pink is nice.
Yeah, it's really soft pink. I'm not sure if the camera picks it up correctly, but it's a really soft pink. It's really nice.
Yeah, it reminds me of it's like a baby pink, but metallic. Yeah.
This is the pink. This is the kind of pink that my daughter would love. So she has some kind of pinks that she likes and some not, but this is the pink that she likes. So
I can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be the right.
Mikayla, you said that your husband is riding with a Lamy rollerball. Is it the All-Star rollerball, or what kind of rollerball is it?
I'm not sure. It's a quickie. I don't know if that's quickie.
Oh, that's their ballpoint.
Oh,
yes, it's a Swift. Maybe it's a Swift.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe it's the Swift. Yeah. Which is metal.
I don't know all. I know they're found. I don't know any of their others. He picked it up when we were in Chicago at Atlas.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
At least you know it's a Lamy. That's
good for me.
Yeah,
that's a good start.
Exactly.
All right, let's have a look at the second pen that I need to announce. It comes in a series of 3, and the series is called Back to the Land from Esterbrook. You see it right now all over the place on social media, and it slides open, and it has a lot of stuff inside there. Wait,
Oh, that's a cute box.
yeah, it's a really nice look.
I like
Yeah.
the packaging.
A lot of things on the back. I'm not sure how they're just explaining what it all is.
And even in the tray in your hand, the side has
Like foil.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like the gold foil patterns. Okay, so that looks like
Yeah,
a
so
VW
there's
bus.
there's like a radio on it, headphones, sun on
That's
this
so
side.
cute.
Oh, they're different.
Now, see, if those were stickers you could peel off, that would have been
Let me
Next
check.
amazing.
No,
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 no.
no. I'm sorry. But there is something nice inside there. I'm not sure actually what it is.
Is that an air freshener for your car?
Yes, it is. So
Oh, that is so fun.
incredible rock.
Okay,
So this is the
pretty
incredible rock that I have here, but also this. I don't know, but Esterbrook always have these nice packaging things. So there it is, and then you can pull this out some way or the other way.
Wait,
Maybe
take your
it's
I
pen.
don't
Take
want to
your pen
break
out,
it.
and then you can pull it through.
Oh, you're so smart, Azizah.
So smart.
Look, and then you have like this pen holder that you can use wherever
Okay.
you want.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm here for all the
That's cool, right?
Yeah, they do a really good job with.
Yeah. So forget about a pen. Nobody cares about a pen, but
yeah,
we have all these
truly,
special
like-
things here.
We all have a million pens, but this fun little sway,
Yeah.
like a
So you have
ruler,
the pen holder, you have the, what was it, the car refreshener?
air
How's it
freshener, yeah,
called?
for your
Air
car.
freshener.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here you can just measure things in centimeters, but also in inches. So, you can go either way. I think that's a good thing. And well, let's grab the pen anyway. You can measure it that it's this size.
That
Oh,
is
that's nice. It's
that
like
is
15
really
centimeters.
cool. It's
Yeah.
about 6 inches. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Is
it's
it
6 inches. Yes.
like a red brown? I'm just trying to figure out based on the camera. Like
Yeah.
a
So no,
reddish
this is brown.
Okay. And it has like a blue band. Is that on the cap or the body?
Yeah. So the blue band is on the cap, but it's also on the closing.
Oh, that's
part.
cute.
So the screws. Yeah. So it's this little detail, and it's really nice.
See, again, small things that make an otherwise like standard
Yeah.
color just
So it's on here.
a pop of color. It's fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It like elevates it from a basic pen to
Yeah.
like, a little pizzazz.
A little
It makes it a
pizzazz,
little bit
yeah.
different. Yeah. So this is the Esterbrook ST Back to the Land. It comes in 3 colors. This is the what is it called again? The Incredible Rock, and then there are also 2 other colors, which are called the Funky Lake and the Quirky Leaf. And the Funky Lake has a blue body that evokes the serenity of lakes, places of refuge from the hectic and stressful urban life, but also community spaces to come together and spend time in connection with nature.
Oh, that's
And
cute.
the Quirky Leaf is the Quirky Leaf celebrates the diversity and vitality of nature. The vibrant green of this pen represents the flourishing flora that symbolize the desire for rebirth and connection with the natural environment. With Quirky Leaf, we explore the playful side of nature and authenticity, celebrating beauty in its most extravagant forms. I'm always curious who write these kind of stuff.
Well, I'm excited to see what additional accessories they create for those because I'm like,
Yeah,
the potential, like that's cute.
look what they also did inside the. So this is the tray. This is the tray, and inside the
Oh,
tray
that's
they also have this little pattern. So they really gave a lot of attention to all these little
See, this is the
details.
kind of packaging that I keep.
I was gonna say you could set that
Yeah.
on your desk and use it as like a tray.
Exactly. You can use that as like your pen, like, oh, this pen needs to be cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
Might
But
need
wait, do
you
you
know.
throw away packaging? Azizah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I hate packaging. So if it's not reusable or cute, like
Mhm.
the standard pilot and sailor boxes, gone. I don't keep it. I don't. Well,
Yeah?
the problem is when you have 200 plus pens, you just don't have the space for that kind of stuff, right? And so, yeah, I tend to just, well, I recycle
Yeah,
it.
you need to make choices. I understand. You need to
Yeah.
make choices. Or you have room for all the boxes, or you have some extra room for new
Exactly.
pens.
But I do
Yeah,
try to
I
reuse
understand.
what I can. So I might reuse a box to ship something because they are
Mhm.
usually quite sturdy. But yeah, I just every time I do a review, I'm like, please, companies, please don't give me complicated packaging, which is one of the reasons I love White Bear
Which
pens.
company has the worst boxes, Azizah?
I'm gonna say Aurora's boxes are so huge. Now they're not
Heavy.
ugly, but they're just it's a lot. It's a lot. And again, when you have multiples, I just don't have space for that. Or the mental capacity to look at it and see, oh my gosh, this is how many pens I own. So I just like my pens away in a sleeve where I don't have to see it constantly and think I bought a lot of pens.
That's
So,
smart.
but I do
I
keep
like it.
I do keep cute boxes, ones that are special or interesting in
But
some
it's also
way.
not. This is a really small box, right? So this
Yeah,
is
that's a
actually
good size and it's reusable.
Yeah.
That's a keeper.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
It's stackable as well. So that's
Yep.
also a good thing.
So I would put like pipettes in there, for example, that I
It
use for
also
eye
says
dropping.
pool here. So in case you were thinking like maybe I should push, it says pool.
That's
You
really
know?
cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So, well, those are the two new pens that I needed to announce. And Azizah, I would like to ask you if you have a question for Mikayla or anybody else in the comment section who has a question for Mikayla.
Okay, well, I was going to ask her, what is your spirit animal? But she's already got 2 foxes on her arm, so I'm going to guess it's a fox.
I can't not say that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
And I mean, foxes are hilarious.
I
So,
know, they're adorable.
I mean, they're beautiful. They have so much character. They're crazy. So I could see it. I could see it. Yost, what is your spirit animal?
Wait, sorry. There are
What
people
could-
asking questions on Instagram, but look, maybe I should have this banner again up. Like, hey, only the comments on YouTube can be used in the show because people are saying on
Did you want to pick one?
Instagram, like, hey, you're live, but you're not commenting on my questions. And I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, but I
yeah.
don't see. So we are using a certain program that we are live, but it's not.
And it's just streaming it to Instagram as well.
Yeah.
That's okay. You can.
But anyway, all right. Sorry. Azizah, what is your question for Mikayla?
Oh, so the question was, what was her spirit animal? But we already
Oh,
know.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I
Yeah.
asked what your spirit animal
And
is.
you've got to say your own, Azizah. We need answers
Okay.
for everyone else.
Okay.
My
I already-
my spirit animal.
Yeah, one of his.
My spirit animal.
Yeah.
I would go for. I really have no clue.
Okay, that's okay. You could think about it, but I want an answer at some
Yeah.
point.
Okay. I will let you know.
I used to think. Sorry, hang on. Let me mute for once.
Yeah.
I used to think mine was a cat because I love cats so much. But at the DC show, I had dinner with Drew from Gourmetpens, and we were talking, and he's like, you are like a bird, and I just haven't figured out what bird. Like you're really like you're pretty and happy, but you're also very a lot. Like I would, and I agree with him. And so we decided I'm like a European starling, which is pretty chatty, makes a lot of weird noises, which I do. They're very capable of mimicry. They're very annoying but very fun. So I think I might be a bird.
A European starling?
Yes, and they're invasive in a lot of places because they're just
No, you're more like a peacock, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
I disagree with Drew. I disagree with Drew.
Well, it was my idea because I thought.
Oh, sorry.
So it's okay, but I think I need to do some like crowd research here to find out what my spirit animal is. But I feel like I identify as a cat.
That counts for something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So,
that's a good one.
yeah.
Alexandra has also commented about boxes. Because the Navalur Horizon boxes, there's no reason that Ben needed to come diagonally in such a large box.
I do have to agree.
A lot of pens come diagonally. Like Sailor does that on some.
Aurora.
Visconti.
Visconti.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boxes are huge.
Yep.
Yeah. But I think they are learning a little bit now. The pen makers. They're making it smaller, more easy to ship as well.
Yeah, I just try to lovingly complain. I just want something that is, I mean, it also saves them money if they don't have to make a massive box, right?
That's true.
True. And also,
but it also gives some kind of luxury feeling, right? So imagine that you don't have like 200 plus pens, but you it's really hard to imagine.
I'm like, I don't.
But it's like, you know, let's say you don't have any pens at all, and you get one pen like as a gift, and it comes in that beautiful Aurora large box. You put it on your desk. It's like, wow, you know, because it gives a lot of value.
Packages from you and they're gift wraps, even though I have a lot of pens, there's a small part of me that just gets excited because I'm like, I'm gonna gently break the tape and unwrap it. So it is an experience. It's just that I'm crazy and have too many pens. So
I think that's okay. A balancing act though, because there can be like the Esterbrook ones are really good, but they're also not a huge footprint. Like it's the balance of like that luxurious customized feel and size.
This is why she's a maker. She knows these things.
She thinks about things, right?
She thinks about I just think about where am I going to put that box.
Yeah, those are really cute, cool as well. The quacky leaf is really cool, but I don't have it here, so I cannot show it. Maybe I will put in a photo of it here. All right, Mikayla, we're already here almost at the end of the show, unfortunately, really sad. But before we're ending the show, I would like to ask you if you have come up with a question for our next guest, where we can start the show with.
Okay, this is probably one that's been done a bunch, but I feel like it's a really good one, which is, what was your first fountain pen?
That is
what
a good
was
one.
Your first fountain pen?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And if they don't have an answer, like if they're like, oh, I only have ballpoints.
What if they only use ballpoint pens?
Well, then we'll have to fix that.
Well, then we'll pick one for them.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that so much. That's fun.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that our next guest for next week will have some fountain pens. Yeah. Because, Azizah, would you like to introduce her?
I don't remember your schedule. Wait, it's...
come on, it's Nusha.
It is Nusha. Oh, Ferocious and Pretty Pens?
Yes.
Oh, no, I did have your schedule. I just couldn't remember it. Yes.
Yeah.
Nusha will definitely have a first fountain.
Yeah. So Nusha will be here on the show next week, same time, different date. Ferocious. How do I say it? Ferocious and Pretty Pens on Instagram. Yeah. So most of you will know her, and then you can chat with her here in the show. So make sure to join us in the chat, and then we can discuss a few things that you would like to know from her or from Azizah, because Azizah, you will also be here next week again.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to have you back as a co-host again, so you can help me out with pronouncing difficult words and things.
I'm very excited to be back.
Yeah. Mikayla, I would really like to thank you for joining us here today. And everybody that's interested in one of Mikayla her pens, please head over to her Instagram page. Just send her a DM like, hey, Mikayla, I want to buy all the pens that Azizah didn't buy yet. So, you have to be quick because Azizah, she's right
does
there.
be
I don't know if there's some kind of notification that Azizah gets at the moment
Yeah.
Mikayla finishes the pen, but you have to be really quick if you want to have one of her pens. And otherwise, you will find her on a pen show for sure. Because Mikayla, is there any pen show that you are going to in the near future?
The next one's probably going to be Baltimore, so nothing till next year.
Oh, that's far.
Okay, that's fine. When is Baltimore?
February, March.
Yeah, it's pretty early in the year.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to ask, because Mikayla, are you planning to come to the Dutch Pen Show
I
at the
want to.
beginning of June?
I want to. That sounds so fun.
It is.
Yeah, you should.
I should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should. I haven't thought about it, but
We should discuss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's discuss. Let's do that.
I think there are direct flights from Minnesota to Amsterdam as well.
I think there are too, because I was in the UK last year and I went through Amsterdam coming home. So that's not too bad.
Okay, and 2 days.
Yeah.
It's 2 days.
And then I could do
Really
the
good.
tourist thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
can have another tattoo in Amsterdam.
Ah,
There we
Maybe
go.
you can have a tattoo together with Azizah. Like,
what should I get? Like a windmill? That'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh, you should totally get a windmill or
Yeah.
food.
For food.
Yeah. There's so many options. There's so many options out there.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So, Mikayla, we see you next year at the Dutch Pen Show. That's lovely. Azizah, we will see you at the Dutch Pen Show as well.
But also
we will
next
discuss
week.
that further. Yeah, definitely.
so
First
much.
next week.
This
Sorry,
was awesome.
Mikayla?
For having me.
Yes, of course. It was a lot of fun. Everybody that was watching live, thank you so much. If you're watching this afterwards, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video, give us some love, give us some support. Also, head over to the Instagram pages of Gourmetpens, Azizah, or to White Beer Pens of Mikayla, and give them a follow if you haven't done that yet. And anyway, we will see you all next week again. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.